What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be looking at another interesting and creepy TikToks from around the world. Those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Like and subscribe to my channel and let's build this channel from the ground up. See you guys in the video.
Is that an artificial moon?
Yes, absolutely. It's So's our moon. Our moon's artificial, completely artificial. It was brought here from Ursa Minor, apparently between 11 and 12,000 years ago.
For the purpose of?
Being a satellite in a base, which they evacuated some time ago, but it's now being operational again. And I covered this in the series of 8. It came from a star system called Chata. That's for a word. That's the word they used, Chata, and it was the 17th planet out of a solar system that had 21 planets, and it was one of 4 moons, and it was brought here. It is older than the Earth. There are ruins all over it. There are bases underneath it. It's everything that we're told it isn't. So that's a whole unique story unto itself.
Let me just stop there. What do you guys think about the hollow moon being a base and artificially created? What do you guys think about that one?
Just now, showing you. You see those transistors in there? You see that? I'm not finished. I'm going to show you the rest because TikTok said this was against community standards, that I'm telling you to get these things out of your house. They're monitoring what you do and what you say. Now, you see the transistor in there? You see that? This is another one. Monitoring you in your own home. They can see you and your wife when you're making love and everything else. Get these LED bulbs out your house. You see what I mean? Transistors. Look at this one. When I told you that one line, and TikTok gonna say this is against community standards, get them out of your house.
I swear to Lucifer. And so I sold my soul to the devil.
A ritual is something that you do over and over and over again a certain way. You don't care how people feel about the ritual. It's about just following the ritual work. You can fool yourself into thinking there isn't one, but the evidence will be clear.
Satanism is Satanism.
Are you ready? This is 153 pages of the confidential agreement between Moderna and the U.S. government. And it goes back to 2015. What? Jason, what was happening in 2015?
Frankenstein coronavirus.
That's right. The same time Dr. Barrick and Dr. Shi published their paper on the new Frankenstein coronavirus. In fact, let's skip down to page 104. It shows that the NIH and Moderna were collaborating with Dr. Barrick. Wow. His signature is on page 106 of the Material Transfer Agreement. But let's get back up to the top of the specific agreement. The NIH appears to be transferring the mRNA tech to Dr. Barrick. But look what they want to make clear. Quote, mRNA coronavirus vaccine candidates developed and jointly owned by the NIAID and Moderna. I'm sorry. I mean, I've seen ulterior motives before, but usually you see them coming. Did you know that the government co-owns the vaccine? Oh, by the way, this is not...
I am in complete shock and disbelief at what someone just tagged me in. Have you ever seen the commercial for Celine Dion's kids clothing line? The stuff that's in this commercial is completely unhinged, twisted, and mind-blowing. She has a kids' clothing line called New New. And if you're unfamiliar with what New New stands for, I'll start it and you finish it. New World. Take a look at this. These are toddlers' clothes. Take a look at the symbolism. Everyone knows what that means. This is for babies. Want to start them young, huh? Devil horns for a hat. This is not Photoshop. This is not AI. This is literally her clothing brand. Look it up for yourself. There's Instagram accounts, X accounts for it, even a website. Look at this. And this. And this. And what the heck is this? Here's the actual commercial. Watch.
Our children, they are not really our children, as we are all just links in a never-ending chain that is life. For us, they are everything. But in reality, we are only a fraction of their universe. We miss the past. They dream of tomorrow. We may thrust them forward into the future, but the course will always be theirs to choose.
Seriously? I'd love to hear from you on this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Celine Dion is one of my favorite singers. She has the best voice ever. But I never knew she was part of a satanic group. I never knew that. So, man, disappointed, Celine, disappointed.
Meu Deus. Meu Deus do céu, são três. Por que o Thiago foi abrir a porta e sai correndo?
Oh meu Deus. Oh meu Deus. Gente, isso é o Thiago. Gente, eles viram o Thiago. O Thiago tá correndo.
Com certeza viu, hein, Thaís?
Por que o Thiago tá correndo?
What would you guys do in that situation if you caught these people? But remember, you're alone. Now you see these people doing the ritual. I would be scared out of my head. I would be so flippin' scared. I would probably run and not stop anywhere where you stop. I'm a sprinter, man, so I can run. But to stop, there's no way I'm stopping. I even got afraid when the guy walked down the stairs. He went to his right, then back to his left. I got scared for that. What if a stab in your back or something? Because shit, that's enough time to catch you. Man, I would go straight down the stairs and just run straight anywhere. Just get the heck out of there, man. Shit, what would you guys do?
Oh, so you have Illuminati?
Yeah.
So is Illuminati bad?
That's the trick. Everybody think it's bad because like they told you it was bad, but the Illuminati really against the fake news. You know, like Donald Trump say, we're against the fake news. Like, so everything they tell you like up is up when down is up.
He the best at it, saying
so
anything.
Is Donald Trump one of them draconian reptiles?
Donald Trump is the Antichrist. But the Antichrist is not bad. We was praying for the Antichrist to come because everything's gonna change now. That's why all the planes was falling.
So the planes is falling because of what?
Yeah, we need more to fall because
Why?
Everything got a balance. Nothing is balanced. See, the planes don't fall, then we can't never go to the fourth dimension, and we're gonna be stuck in the third.
Because of some damn plane?
No, because the sky not real, and like now everybody believing the sky not real. Planes can't fly if the sky not real.
So is water up there or is that air? What is that?
That's the reflection of the water because up is down. If you want to really get out of here, you got to go down. But the problem
go in the water?
Yeah, but you'll go down in the water so far, you'll come back to the sky.
You know,
the universe is like water, and you go down the water so far, you're going to come back at the top. So it's not like you think. It's like no way out of here. Like we stuck, we trapped. I'm trapped in this body and also trapped on Earth.
Okay, so we trapped on Earth. So is there a way to get off?
Get out of here, right? Everything got in line. You gotta really be good, right? You can't lie, you can't cheat, you can't steal, right? That's like one of the main things, right? Everything come in force. The seasons in force. Summer, spring, autumn, fall. Your body is in force, right? Body, spirit. So you got the conscience, you got the mind. When you was born, right? You coming forward, right? You was born, you was a baby, then you was a young adult, and then you was old, and then like you gotta die, right? So you gotta go through all them stages in life.
What do you guys think about that?
Created something called the robo-rat. That was the first biohybrid. So a biohybrid is when you mix animal and a machine. And people freaked out. They were like, you cannot put brain chips in rats and make them move through a maze by a remote control, which is what they were doing. They now have pigeons that are mixed animal and machine.
What?
They created something called, there's a moth. So there's a Mandica sexta moth. That's what it's called. It's a large moth. And scientists put brain chips into the larva so that when it cocooned and became a flying moth, it had the chip built into its system, making it easier to integrate, and they could fly the moth around the lab. And that was a huge step. And this is now 4 years ago that I was interviewing these scientists.
Man, don't do it. Why the hell are they even doing that?
There you have it, folks. The first rapper with a diamond eye. Soulja Boy ain't got shit on this rapper. You can't say he was the first one to do this shit. My boy no longer has a clear vision towards his goal. That shit is icy now. I lied, actually. The first rapper to have a diamond eye goes by Mr. Biggs, as you could see from the MySpace timeline. So we going back in time with this one. People were dying for his respect in the comments. Hey, he's the innovator. But either way, this needs to be addressed. If I was a pirate and I lost one of my eyes, I wouldn't do the patch over the eye. It would have to be a diamond-crusted eyeball. And I would no longer have 20/20 vision. Instead, I would have 20-karat vision. I ain't mad at it, Playboy. You gotta do what you gotta do in order for you to stand out, especially if you an artist. You know you need something to draw attention, so I ain't mad at it. That shit better not be moissanite though, fuck around catching infection. It better not be lab grown either, because this project deserves more respect. It deserves rewards, achievements. What Nori be saying? Flowers. I'm gonna give you your flowers while you here. Look at you already inspiring your crew. Phenomenal, exquisite on your part. Keep shining on these haters, 20-karat vision.
Man, I got my take on that. No hate or disrespect towards that guy, but no, man. I feel that's too much. Because why would you want to blur your vision? God gave you 2 eyes to see. And yet, just for entertainment, you want to put some diamonds in your eyes. I mean, I think that's taking it way too far. What do you guys think about that? Like I said, no hate towards the guy. Do what he needs to do. He can do what he needs to do. I got mad respect for whatever anybody chooses to do with his life. But from my perspective, I wouldn't do that. Not for publicity or anything like that.
They definitely dropped the gem in Scooby-Doo, but how many of us was paying attention?
Thanks, Shaggy. Oh boy, am I glad to see you. Now let me go so I can return to my body. Then get out of here before they find you and steal your protoplasm too. I'll reveal you on your own, Shaggy! Jinky!
Not only do they show you what it is, but they show you that it's separate from the body, and your body is just a vessel that can be used while on Earth. Again, necessary for you to even have life, whether you're an animal, human, or a plant. Without it, we would be unalive. But you want to know what else is unique? Protoplasma is made of 85% water. So yes, water is essential for the soul. And TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Well, like and comment and let me know what you think.
Did he seem scared when they opened the doors? What do you guys think about that? And did I just see correctly that Zelensky and Trump were sitting in the same building that he was opening and marching through, the Pope now? Or was that like a perfect edit from someone or whatsoever? Because it seems like the exact same place that was opened by the Pope.
Jesus never existed. And if he did, he most certainly wasn't God. And the Bible is just a system of control. Because if there were really only one God, well, why are there so many religions? If you have said or thought any of these things, well, I got news for you. They have you exactly where they want you. You see, the rabbit hole goes deep, real deep, and I applaud a lot of you for venturing down it. There are some of you that think you're to the bottom, and you're not. And I'm going to show you. This isn't going to be a video for people still plugged in. This is one for people that are unplugged but didn't connect the dots. This is for people that have crumbled the narrative of where they tell us we live, and they know, but have missed the signs and missed the intentionality and the true reason that they showed us and told us and brainwashed us with that. This is a video for people that know we live under a firmament, but maybe missed the fact that it's been removed from 99% of Bibles. This is a video for people that know that dragons existed and that dinosaurs didn't, and that we literally walk on their remains, even down to their jagged teeth, and they like to always tell us right in plain sight. But maybe you missed how dragons are mentioned in the Bible over 30 times. This is a video for my friends that know that 10 to 25 foot giants walked this realm, and that the Smithsonian once upon a time covered it up and were even sued and forced to release that information to the public. And it's for my friends that knew that once upon a time much, much bigger giants walked this earth. These are mountains, and these are those same mountains. But maybe you missed how giants are talked about in the Bible more than 80 times. The big variety and the small. Now, why would they go to such lengths to hide such specific phenomenon from us? You can control a population with giants and dragons and even the firmament existing. But how many of us out there, if we knew from the very beginning that giants and dragons and the firmament were real, would have questioned the Bible? Why are they making such specific efforts to disprove these things talked about in the Bible? Why are they banning the name of Jesus in NASA buildings? But not only NASA buildings.
Greg Renrich, that was one of the things that he told me. He's the one that was talking about seeing the giants in the deep underground military bases. He said that one of the first things that they had to do before he was allowed to go into S4 or S20 or any of the others, they made him sign an affidavit saying, you're not allowed to use the name Jesus Christ in these underground facilities, not even if you stub your toe or anything. And
why did they all worship the devil if the Bible is just a bunch of nonsense? They're not doing it just for show. They're all showing their allegiance, and they mock Jesus every chance they get. You see, the reason they put you on here and make you believe that this is where we live, and that you started at and turned into all of these, and then turned into... It's not just to control you. It's to make you think that God and Jesus and the Bible don't exist. They want to take you out of a spiritual realm and put you in a spinning, scientific, explained through biology and Big Bang ball. Because if you don't know spirituality exists and you don't know you're in a spiritual realm, well, then it's a lot easier to miss the fact that God is real. And at the very bottom of the deepest, darkest rabbit hole sit the fallen angels. And if they can convince you that all of this is true, well, then they can convince you that God and the Bible and Jesus is all a bunch of nonsense. And I'm living, breathing proof of that because I believed in all of this. And then I decided to seek truth. And you know what I found? I found that they were very specifically hiding facts in here that are undeniable. And once you know that, and once you know that the fallen angels are real, well then you found the bottom of the rabbit hole. And you look to the Bible for answers instead of thinking it's fiction. And well, when you come across this verse, that they were ruled by a king, the angel of the abyss, his name in Hebrew is Abaddon. They were ruled by a king, and his name was Abaddon. That MAGA king who just happens to be the 45th and the 47th president. 4 plus 5 is 9. 4 plus 7 is 11. 9, 11. Did you happen to catch what verse that was in the Bible? Revelation 9:11. So like I said in the beginning, if you think Jesus didn't exist or isn't God and that the Bible is just a method of control, well, they have you right where they want you. You may as well go back to living on a ball as an evolved tadpole. Because if you know all of this, yet you still think Jesus is the psyop, well, my friends, you're very, very confused. But of course, all this is for entertainment purposes. I'm sure they just hid all of this specific to the Bible and mock Jesus and don't allow the name of Jesus in NASA buildings and deep underground military bases, and that Jesus literally gets rid of spiritual attacks by calling out his name because of coincidence. I'm a satire account here to entertain, entertainment only.
Must say that's a good clip. But why did they have to start this video like that? It's made me want to doubt him, make me want to just not use his content anymore. But then he started explaining and going into detail, and I was like, oh. But the start of his video, I was like, hey, dude, what are you saying, man? What's happening? But okay, what do you guys think about what he just explained to us today? Tell me in the comments.
You know why the chickens in Costco are so cheap? Why? It's because they make you walk through, and where do they put the chickens?
I don't know. I've never been
in the very, very back.
Okay.
So what happens? Oh, I'm gonna get the cheap chicken. It's easy for dinner. What happens? You walk all the way there. You see the sides. You see the potato. You see all the other groceries, all the other items just to get to the chicken. And then by the time you're there, you come back around and you're like, oh man, maybe I should pick up this because I can't just have chicken alone. So it's almost like I'm giving you one piece of the puzzle, but you probably need this to complete it.
Oh, okay.
They're smart like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know they do that in stores. Like every single store you go to, usually if they're smart enough, they actually use it. Like take a look at all of the places, the big name brands, all the biggest shopping places. They utilize it, fam. One of the feng shui things I've seen too is you should never put your bed near a window, even though the bed over there is by a window. You know, you should.
I heard the mirror one, but not the bed. I mean, the window.
By a window, yeah.
Why?
I think you're supposed to. It's supposed to be adjacent from the window, and you shouldn't have a clear, like, sight of it.
It's a cult. It's a cult. It's a sector. Nope. It's a cult. Oh man, what? No, yeah, got him. Oh, here they go. R2D2. No, you don't. No.
You happiness.
Yes, it is. Oh, can I have one? I would. Thank you.
You should actually really study the page about respecting other people.
But it's not religion. It's a hustle. It's not religion because look. See this? See free personality test. Why don't you say, hey, do you want to join Scientology? You're not saying that. If you said that, you'd be honest, but you don't say that. Don't talk about that. Respecting religion is not a religion. It's a hustle. Why don't you say, hey, do you want to join a religion? You don't. You say, do you want to take a free personality test? Do you want to take an IQ test? Do you want to do these things? But everybody has, and I have a free right to speak out against your cult, and I will continue. Look, no, you're gonna lock her out. Don't lock her out. Don't lock her out. And you called the cops on me. Don't think I forgot about that.
Guys, even the Scientology recruiters are very hard time.
So as I mentioned in part 1, scientists in Guatemala recently discovered this archaeological site that has a pyramid with reformed Egyptian petroglyphs on it, and then there's a sarcophagi, and they called in Dr. Remy Dini, who is the world leading expert on this kind of things, to come and open the sarcophagi. What's inside is going to blow your mind because it changes the course of humanity forever. As I mentioned in part 1, in this site it gives the history of humanity, and it shows that we have what they call sky cousins that are human-like beings that have coexisted with us on Earth forever. And they said in it that the time will soon come that we will join forces as one and ascend to the next level together. But this is what was in the sarcophagi. It is an alien body. They cleaned it up, got it super clean, and they put it on this blanketage. But it is a little freaky, and it's going to change the course of humanity as we know it forever. But you know, I'm not scared. I'm excited, and what comes is going to come, and we can't control it much.
I think you have to do some more digging on that, because that looks kind of interesting. If you look at it, is that real? Or is it just a made-up thing to get publicity?
Y'all, it's over. Shabuzi has completed the humiliation ritual. Look what the hell he got on. Bruh. Not Shabuzi. They didn't turn Shabuzi to Shabute. In the video, when he posing taking pictures, you can literally tell that he's uncomfortable. You want to have people like, so why he do it? I just told you in the beginning why he did it. This shit crazy, fool. We are literally watching men, masculinity, slip away. Look at this shit, y'all. Now, watch the video and look at his body language. Look at his face and everything. Look at this man, y'all. Look, watch how uncomfortable he is. He look like, I'm just trying to take these pictures and get away, man.
What are you wearing? Who are you wearing? Hey, Shabuzi. First step out here and turn this way. Shabuzi, can you step out a little bit?
Bro, what do he got on? They like, he look fine to me. No. His body language say otherwise. You cannot tell me. So y'all trying to tell me I'm tripping? He didn't look uncomfortable to y'all? Let me know down below in the comments.
I may be just outdated, but I don't know who Shabuzi is. If you guys can tell me who the hell that is, I'm going to search it up now. And also, for no amount of money in the world would I ever trade my soul. Never. I would never wear a dress. You can give me all the money in the world, I wouldn't take it.
Shit in my head, yeah, you don't wanna know. On your knees, begging for your life. I'm a 44 till you don't, now you're gone. Knife cutting straight to the fucking bone. Head full of pills, don't know what the fuck they for. Tell them bitches, but you know the devil can't fucking overdose. Darkness taking over all the souls, the look of terror on the faces of the masses, twisted in the form of music. The fire burning beat the darkness, this all up, you see. Fuck no God, hang them up on the fucking cross. Execute this fucking life into there's nothing left of him, he fucking gone. No concept from the tomb in this.
Putin's bodyguards don't mess around, man.
Does somebody want to explain to me just what in the hell this is in this video that this person finds allegedly on Google Maps? I'm not somebody who is on Google Maps frequently. I have used Google Maps before, but watch this video, leave a comment, let the rest of us know what you guys think about this. And is this real? Do you use Google Maps? Let us know if this is real. What do you think?
Tara, I think that's AI generated or CGI or whatever they call it.
A real being. A real being.
So what does he look like? Is he like a goat with big hairy, like
well,
a goat?
No, because that would be another archetype that we created. I think the Baphomet was created. That particular Baphomet was created pre-Crowley. Eliphas Levi created that particular version of it. It doesn't really matter what it looks like, really. What is the Mona Lisa? The Mona Lisa is the same thing as the Baphomet. What they should... Oh, it's gonna shut down.
The Mona Lisa?
Yeah. What it is the amalgamation between the male and the female. What they want to do, unfortunately, and someone must know this, is to make the new world not to have a male or a female, to have a androgynous species. How we got from climbing a pole to the androgynous species, I don't know, but I'm telling you the truth. And they're trying to make the male and the female blend together to have the ultimate slave.
What did he mean by I just got shut down? Or it's like he's controlled or something, or did I just read that completely wrong? Can someone just explain to me what the hell he just meant by that?
Why are you wearing a cross on your neck? Because I don't see a cross as religious, so...
Okay. Just like you don't see a marriage as religious.
I don't think that a marriage...
have meaning. This is why it's like we're at a stage where people are like, what is a woman? Because they just go, well, we're going to call it a marriage, but we're going to sleep with other people. We're going to bring in... We're going to outsource raising the kids, or we're never going to have kids. You're calling it a family. It's not a family, and this is what it is. The words have no meaning, right? I'm wearing the cross. Why? I don't know. I don't think of it as religious. Okay, well, Jesus Christ died on the cross.
You think that.
That's what you think.
Wait.
That's
It's been
what
proven.
you think.
So why
It's
are
been
you wearing the
proven.
cross?
And sex
Because I think it's
worker
cute.
is
You
a
just think
more-
that the design is cute.
Yeah.
Better term.
I
Wait, really quick.
grew up
Hold on.
Catholic. I was religious, and I'm not
Prostitution,
anymore. I
being
don't have to
called-
believe in what you believe, and I can say that if
I didn't
somebody's-
say you had to believe. I asked you a question.
But
I
you're
said, why are
telling
you
me-
wearing the cross?
Okay, and you're saying that the religious aspect of marriage is the only thing that matters. It's not, because people don't follow what you believe.
Okay, I asked you why you're wearing the cross, and you said because you thought it was cute.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
glad we
do.
got an answer. She's wearing the
Okay.
cross around her neck because she thinks it's cute.
Having
Would you wear like a
respect and
yarmulke 'cause
tolerance.
it's like
So I'm
cute?
just like wondering if you
I'm
think
asking
it's
if would you wear a yarmulke? 'Cause it's
I
cute.
think those are very
Oh,
different
are you talking
things.
like
Why is the
blasphemy?
cross
saying
different from the yarmulke?
I'm just
I mean, I was
asking-
raised Catholic, and that's just
Would
not
you
something
wear
that
a
I believe
yarmulke
anymore.
if you thought it was cute?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, a yarmulke is completely different than
No,
a cross
it's-
that's been
it's not.
adapted
It's
and built for you.
You know, I respect each and everyone's religious beliefs. But what I just want to mention is Candace. Man, you don't want to be in a debate with that woman. That woman is wise. But also, you got to respect everyone's religious beliefs. But I know where Candace is getting at. Just a question, why are you wearing the cross? Because that cross around your neck has a meaning. But yeah, she has the right to wear it or whatsoever. Her opinion.
Let me tell y'all a true story. Be simple and watch this video to the end. Silence speaks louder than words. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. Shut up! What was he saying? Because I knew what he was saying. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, don't act like you know. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what that guy was doing. He didn't say a word. All he was doing was pointing around the screen. I was pointing too because I was just trying to figure out where he was pointing at. Shh. Shut up! You know what time is it, guys? Did you see it? I bet you didn't see nothing. Because it wasn't for you to see. And it wasn't for me to even speak about, because he didn't speak about it either. You see, we were speaking in codes without saying the word. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. You see what's going on. Shh. Shut up! Now listen. If everywhere there was those little small trees, right? How did those big trees get there, right? But you gotta stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. You know what's going on. But I tell you one thing. If I ever see another video where somebody says nothing but said everything at the same time,
Did y'all see what just happened in Florida? This is wild. Congresswoman Lena Garcia was about to talk about the weather engineering ban in Florida, and all of a sudden she completely just passes out of nowhere.
So, Governor, forgive me. I've got to sit down because I am not feeling well.
The timing's pretty freaking crazy, right? Now, completely unrelated, 1000% irrelevant completely. Did you know there's a term called Havana Syndrome, which talks about widely over this phenomenon of US diplomats randomly getting sick, and how the medical society, they don't really put a claim on it. They don't recognize this as being fact or as a disease, but they know something weird's happening. And TikTok, you leave me alone. BBC, Wikipedia, what else do you want? Which includes disabling cognitive effects, balance, dizziness, insomnia, headaches, a whole bunch of stuff. Here's BBC talking about Havana Syndrome and the mystery of something. Pretty wild, right? The story goes, always diplomats. Back to relevance, right? I really do wonder what happened right here.
Seems like she got microwaved. That's a weapon where you can pinpoint it at someone or certain locations. And trust me, they've been using these kind of weapons for a very long time. It's just not in the open or in the public for everyone to see and to use. But it's weapons that really exist. I made a video on it previously. There's some more detail into that story. There's a lot of detail on it. You just need to do some digging and you'll find it. But hey, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace and love from my side. See you in the next one.